What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4 and into the winter season. So today we're going to jump into the weekly festival playlist and see what we can unlock and take on those challenges. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the photo challenge, we need to take a photo of our car at the Scott Monument in Edinburgh, so that's easy enough. The red lorry, yellow lorry deals with owning a truck, and it's all around the truck. The trial event will get you the Hoonigan Focus, which is good if you don't have it. The winter games will get you the Ford XB Falcon. You've got your typical PR stunts. You can get the 73 Pontiac Trans Am. You can also get the Small Wonders Seasonal Championship. You can get the Volkswagen Ghia. And you can also get the Hoonigan Bronco. So, not a very impressive week by any means, but there is something that kind of makes up for it. If you go into the Forzathon shop, you can see that we have the Ferrari 812 Superfast. So this is a car that normally you can only get by completing the star card here, but as you can see, this magnate, whatever you pronounce it, for me is glitched, and I'm pretty sure it's like that for a lot of people, where it's not counting any kind of progression towards those credits earned from Horizon businesses. So essentially, until that's fixed, I cannot unlock the Ferrari 812 Superfast. So we're definitely going to pick that up from the Forzathon shop. So there we go. So we're going to go ahead and jump into one of the seasonal championships and go ahead and kick the winter season off. We're going to start with the Tour de Force to get the 73 Pontiac Trans Am. And as you can see here, for car restrictions, we need a S1 class modern muscle car. So we'll go ahead, jump in and build one, and then we'll see you as we start that event. Alright, so here we go with the Tour de Force. Our first car is going to be the 2015 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. And we've just got a Knox County Sheriff livery on it. It's actually the county I live in, so I thought it was kind of weird that, more crazy, that this was on the recommended paints. So
people coming to watch this winter seasonal, you know.
3 circuit races. Wow. Okay. So 3 circuit races. I have set up other cars, so we're also going to use the Corvette ZR1, and of course we're going to end off with our GT500 Shelby Mustang. So I try to set up the cars before we go through all the events, just so that it's a little easier and more seamless as we do that. So Greendale Club Circuit to start out here. Make sure, so we're still on expert and everything else looks fine. I've switched back to automatic since we're not drifting. And here we go. So this tune wasn't necessarily set up for this. It's just a grip street race tune. I will have the share codes for all of the tunes that I've used on the screen as we jump into the cars. There is also a link in the description to our Discord server, which will have these tunes posted into it, as well as other tunes if anybody else uses a different car and stuff like that. So definitely go check that out if you aren't a member. Woo, coming in hot. You know, it's just kind of a place for everybody to help each other out. So this car feels planted. I don't think this is a bad tune. I don't necessarily think it's supposed to be a winter tune, so it seems a little slidey. Let's see if we can catch up to the Corvette here. I don't know that we have great top end speed. It seems like we're gonna have enough to reel him in though. We're just gonna push him through the turn. There we go. Forgot we had the police siren horn, so Obviously, being dressed up as a police car, or fitted out as a police car, right? We can, you know, kind of use that more accurately, right? Alright, let's slow down more for this turn. Whew. Alright, so now we just have to stay in first place here as we're driving. Next week, there's a potential that I'll be out of town, so these videos for the weekly festival playlist won't come out on Thursday, more than likely. So just be wary of that. I'm going to try to make sure that there's videos every day on the channel, but that might not even happen. It just depends on how much I can get recorded before I go out of town. But when I do get back, I will be recording the festival playlist, and they will be up on the channel, I hope, by Sunday. If not Sunday, it'll definitely be up on Monday. So yeah, just bear with me on that. Again, me and my wife are potentially going on. We don't even really know yet, just due to some other circumstances, but we're looking to go out of town, so there's still a chance that I might not, and the videos will be up on Thursday as they always are. So, but there we go. First race is done in our Sheriff Charger. So now we're just going to go ahead and move on to the second race and jump in our Corvette. Alright, here we go with Princess Street Garden Circuit. We have jumped in Lightning McQueen here as our Corvette. As you do. This thing feels so much faster already than that Charger. Not that it probably is, it just feels, it's less bulky than a four-door sedan, obviously. So it just feels a little more nimble. Definitely stops a little better. Don't know if that's accounting for brakes being better, or if it's just the fact of the matter, it probably doesn't weigh near as much. But we're already up in the first, so this should be an easy race. Oh, this thing feels good. It feels really good. This is probably what I would suggest you use, unless you have the GT500. But I would definitely suggest, again, this is the 2009 Corvette ZR1. So if you've got this car, it's definitely a good choice. Being that all these are circuit races, they should be about the same as far as, you know, requirements. There's no long straightaways like there would be on circuit races. Just bust into the door or the wall there. So I think if you have a car that's good at one of these, it'll be good at all three of these events. Yeah, this would be my choice. Again, if you're new to the channel, I do go through the weekly festival playlist challenges every week. And for these seasonal championships, I try to use 3 different cars just to help out and show people you know, different tunes for different cars, because not everybody's going to have. I mean, the GT500 is a great example of that. Not everybody has that because it's a pretty rare car. So, you know, me using a GT500 and giving you guys a tune just for that car on all 3 races is not going to be very efficient. So, I want to make sure that, you know, I'm pretty sure that I've gotten this car and that Charger that we used in the last video just from wheel spins. There's only a handful of cars that I've actually bought from the auto show. So, you know, I want to make sure that people or have access or there's content for people that don't necessarily have every single car, or don't even have, you know, the rare ones or whatnot. So this is just kind of cars you can get from, again, just wheel spins and just by playing the game. Obviously, you can go buy these from the auto show too, or even in the auction house would probably be a better option, because it'd probably be a little cheaper, and you might get somebody that's already bought some of the performance parts for it. But yeah, I try to make it to where, you know, it's not just one car doing every single event. But there we go, across the line in our 2009 Chevy Corvette, and that is the ZR1. And again, I think that share code, I'll put that share code up on the screen. at the beginning of that race. But there we go. We'll go ahead and jump into the last race and jump into our GT500. Alright, jumping into the last event is the Holyrood Park Circuit. And again, we jumped into our Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, whatever you want to call it. I think that's how it's, you know, listed in the game. This thing is just awesome. It may not be as nimble as the Corvette that we used, but it's definitely a sick car nonetheless. I will put the share code for the tune that I'm using up on the screen in case you guys have the car and want to use the same share code. I think this one's from Grundy, so probably, you know, not going to be much of an issue. We've used plenty of his tunes on the channel for all of the seasonal events, so not too worried about it. Obviously, we're up in the first already, and we're doing pretty well. Yep, there we go. Sliding a little bit on the ice out here, but we're killing it, so. One lap down, we have 2 more to go. We basically just need to defend first place. It's not going to be an issue at all, so we'll just go ahead and jump to the end. Alright, last bend. Now we're on the last kind of straightaway. Just doing the slight bend there. And there we go. You can see all the drivatars are way back there. This car did really well on this circuit, so I'm not going to complain. If I had the Corvette or the Ford GT500, I'd probably take the GT500. Just because I think it's a much cooler car in general. But the Corvette would do fine on both of those, or all 3 of those events rather. So there we go, tour de force complete. We're going to get 3 stars because we were racing against higher than highly skilled drivatars. So, and there we go, we've got the 73 Pontiac Trans Am unlocked. Alright, so here's the Pontiac that we just unlocked. I don't think that this is a very rare car because I already have one in my garage. I don't know how I got it, but nonetheless, we got the event done and we got a percentage towards the weekly seasonal percentage completion. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you found the video helpful, definitely leave a like on it. Get subscribed for all of the future Forza Horizon 4 content. Again, every week I go through and try to record the new weekly festival playlist and post it starting on Thursdays. So definitely get subscribed if you want to stay tuned for that. But other than that, hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video.